Have you ever made friends with a wild animal? Let me tell you about Ella, a little girl who formed an extraordinary bond with a curious squirrel she named Nutkin. Every morning, Ella would sit on her front porch, scattering nuts and seeds, waiting patiently for her furry friend to appear. Day after day, Nutkin grew more comfortable around Ella. He'd come closer, sometimes even eating right from her palm. Ella's parents were amazed at how their daughter had gained the trust of this usually skittish creature. She'd spend hours talking to Nutkin about her day at school, her dreams and her little secrets, as if the squirrel understood every word. But one stormy autumn evening, everything changed. The wind howled fiercely through the trees, and dark clouds loomed overhead. Ella worried about Nutkin. Where would he shelter from such a terrible storm? As rain poured down and thunder crashed, she pressed her face against the window, hoping to catch a glimpse of her friend. The next morning, Ella rushed outside to look for Nutkin, but he was nowhere to be found. Days passed and still no sign of him. The tree where he usually played was damaged by the storm, and Ella feared the worst. Her heart felt heavy, and even her parents couldn't console her. A week later, while helping her dad clean up the storm debris in their backyard, Ella heard a familiar chittering sound. Could it be? She turned around slowly, and there was Nutkin, but he wasn't alone. Behind him were 3 baby squirrels, cautiously peeking out from behind their parent. All this time, Nutkin hadn't abandoned Ella. He had been taking care of his family. From that day on, Ella didn't just have one squirrel friend, but an entire squirrel family visiting her porch. She learned that sometimes, when things seem lost, life has a way of surprising us with something even more wonderful than before. Now, every morning, you'll find Ella on her porch, surrounded by not just Nutkin, but his whole family, sharing stories, nuts, and creating memories that remind us how magical, unexpected friendships can be.